Hey viewers, welcome to another game of Casual Pro Gamer. As you can see, we're in the middle of the game already, well, we're 3 minutes in. And we are going to do a Troll Warlord game today. He is over here. And yeah, we're going to follow him around. This is a live game, as you might imagine from the fact that we're starting 3 minutes in. But yeah, it is going to be, well, very reasonable level game this time. And yeah, as you can see, we are in bottom lane, we are the carry, and we are currently 0-0-0. The overall score 2-3 now. Just got another kill there. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to turn out, we're just going to have to see. So anyway, Troll Warlords, one of the newest heroes on DotA. And oh, you have no shared items this time. Last time I forgot to turn them on. I like them, man. I like seeing those, or hearing rather, those new sounds that you can find, of course. You can also buy them, but yeah, you normally find them in the game after, yeah, after each game you can find items, and well, these things are part of that. Yeah, Troll Warlord is really melee / ranged champion. It's kind of like Jace in League of Legends and Freya in Smite. So yeah, all kinds of examples of how he's supposed to work. Well, what his main feature is. And as you can see, getting the kill there pretty easily. But yeah, that's because his lane is pushed towards him. He has all that range to the turret to kind of get his kills. So we'll discuss the skills a little bit, and after we're done with that, we're going to watch the rest of the game. He is going to die here. Yep, there we go. And that was, of course, this guy, the Darkseer. We've already seen him. We've seen Purge play him in one of the previous games. Anyway, we're going to discuss the skills a little bit. First of all, Berserker's Rage, which is normally the first skill to level up, I believe. I'm not actually sure. This, no, I think this one. It you normally have throwing axes as weapons, so you're normally ranged. But you can turn your ranged into a melee champion by upgrading this skill and using it. It's a toggle, so you either have it on or you have it off, and you get some extra damage and some extra blah 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 blah. You can read all the stats on here. You get some nice extra things out of it, but yeah, you become melee, so it becomes more dangerous to farm. It also becomes more dangerous to get kills, but it is normally well worth it for people because, well, the extra damage and movement speed and blah 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 is normally well, worth the trouble, and that's why it is a great skill to have early on. Also, of course, the extra damage allows you to last hit a little bit better, and because you're in the long lane, short lane, you should, well, last hit very well, because that's where the carries go, and that's exactly what we see here. He is trying to last hit as much as possible. He currently has 27 minions. I don't know if that's a lot, and wow, getting killed once again by this Darkseer. And we currently have, yeah, 27. That's the highest currently, with 7 denies already. So yeah, we're doing great. Of course, the Darkseer coming in doesn't really help with the gold per minute, and the gold per minute is therefore the second best. But yeah, the best is, of course, because he has a few kills, and that works out really well. So anyway, the W then, Whirling Axes, it has a double feature on it. First of all, if you're ranged, you throw out 5 axes, I believe, in a cone, and there you go. There, demonstrating both skills. That's the second one, but demonstrating both skills there. And they both have different cooldowns, so you can switch between them. But yeah, you have the ranged mode where you throw out 5 axes in a cone, and if they hit someone, they slow. They do damage. They blind also, so they make sure that people miss some attacks. And miss chance is 60%, so it's pretty cool. Oh no, sorry, that's the melee one. the ranged one is has a slow. The melee one has the miss chance. And yeah, that's exactly what you want out of the melee one, of course. So if you switch between the one and the other, as you can see, you can use both of them at the same time, or at virtually the same time. And you can, well, the melee one is the one where it rotates around you in a bigger circle, then becomes smaller again. And every time it hits someone, it does damage, obviously. So they're trying to get him here, but oh, the tower dive, very unwise. And is he going to pick it up? Yes, easy kill there. He might actually pick up the second kill if this guy is, no, he did not run towards his tower. He knew he had some minions sticking behind him. So yeah, of course, Troll Warlord is going to think, well, picking up minions is way more important than going after a kill that I'm probably not going to make or get or whatever. And yeah, that's a good choice, I think. Well, I have to agree with that. Anyway, the fervor, oh, as you can see, by the way, the whirling axis is by far your main skill because you can do damage with it twice. It also gives you a slow and it gives you a miss chance on your opponents. So all in all, yeah, it's just by far the best skill you have. Then fervor. Fervor is a stackable skill where you... as you can see, it's now 2, where you get more attack speed every time you hit a target consecutively. And once you switch targets, you lose all the skills, kind of like Jax has it. I can't remember if anyone on Smite has that, but it's a very common skill. It basically gives you attack speed, or well, DPS, but only for that one target. So yeah, it is very, very useful, I would have to say. So it stacks up to 5 times at maximum level. And as you can see, maximum attack speed, or attack speed per stack is, well, is 20, so that's a flat number. And you can get up to 100 extra attack speed. That's not 100%, that's 100. So if you want to know more on how the attack speed works and such, then you should look it up on the wiki. It explains everything that you might need to know. Anyhow, the Dark Seer coming in and 2 guys on 2, but yeah, that was not good at all. Very nicely played. Dark Seer is pretty fed by now, and he just gets a double kill there. At least I think he got a double kill. But it might also have been the Vengeful Spirit that picked up one of them. But here you can see, wow. Yeah, they're all getting just killed one by one by one by one by one. Anyhow, yeah, I'm almost done with the skills, so let's just do that. No, that's not you. That's also not you. He's currently dead, yeah, so that's why he's watching other things. Oh my god, this is not going well. 9 to 15. And this Dark Seer is just completely wrecking faces. So the ultimate is an activated ability. It gives you you and everyone else on your team attack speed increase, and the attack speed increase goes up to 180. So yeah, you can see how that would be useful. But it is not like one of the great ultimates. It's useful, but it is definitely not one of the greats. It is, however, a very useful ultimate for him because, well, he is based kind of around attack speed. And as you can see, he is not doing too hot. I may actually need to search a little bit further for a better Troll Warlord game. Well, we had one last time. I forgot who was playing. Oh, that was Faceless Void was playing. And that Troll Warlord actually played a lot better than this one. Of course, we didn't follow him, but, well, it is very possible with Troll Warlord to do well. Because you have a high amount of damage. You have utility, some utility, not a whole lot. But you are a carry, so you shouldn't really worry too much about utility. And of course, if you do well in lane, you get nice items. And with nice items, normally comes, well, good abilities, good, what is it called, utility, that's what I was looking for. So, yeah, we are getting close to this second kill. I'm not actually sure if they can pick it up. Nope, it seems they cannot pick it up. And that is a shame. So anyway, item-wise, we currently have Helm of the Dominator, which is, yeah, just lifesteal and some damage and armor, but mainly lifesteal. Mana regen aura, which also gives us some armor and a nice deny on the tower there. Then we have magic stick, which is a burst heal, of course, if, well, yeah, that's what it normally is used for. It does give you mana and health, so it is actually a little bit more than just a burst heal. And here he used it, and as you can see, he is going to wreck faces. Come on! No! Yeah, the wall is too strong. The wall creates clones of champions that run through it, by the way. For those of you who don't know, you didn't see my Dark Seer game. It yeah, provides Dark Seer with a clone of every champion that runs through it. Enemy champion, of course. And if you run through it multiple times, you will get multiple clones. And that really sucks. Well, it's really good if you're Dark Seer, but not if you're the one running through it and trying to prevent the Dark Seer from killing you. But yeah, well, all in all, it's a very useful skill. Yeah, the way it looks now, this being 30 to 20, 13, sorry, to 20, yeah, this is not going really well. So I'm wondering whether I should just, yeah, do another straight afterwards. But I'm probably going to wait for someone else to provide me with the knowledge on what is a good game. And we at least get 2 kills there, which is excellent. The Dark Seer finally dying because, well, he has been doing a great job. Currently at level 15, when we are level 12. You can see 8, 10, 12, 9 and 10. And here it's 15, 10, 9, 9 and 10. So we're pretty far behind in that. Let's just take a look at the overall gold. You can see what's happening on the screen pretty much without me, I'm assuming. 5,300, that's the highest. That is also, well, the Troll Warlord, so that's cool. But 7,600 over here, nobody else over 5,000 though. So, yeah, we're still reasonably close. It's just that one guy got so fed. And yeah, that's not really going to work out in the end game. But yeah, if they can keep hammering on these other dudes, yeah, here he comes in. Dark Seer incoming! But yeah, if they can land the kill on the other dudes, then Dark Seer can't really do anything, because especially in the late game he's going to need some assistance, because he's not a real carry. He is great at dealing damage, he's great at picking up kills, but he's not really great at sustaining damage. And with the shield that you see on him, he really needs to, yeah, well, be tanky enough. And he can't really build too tanky if he needs to do damage. So, yeah, he kind of gets killed that way. And anyway, oh, close to getting the Dark Seer kill. But we're not going to get it. Nope, nope, nope. We melt and die to the fire. So yeah, Batrider doing a good job there, using his ultimate to drag him into third range, and with the third range, the third damage on him, it was a pretty easy kill, to be honest. It would, however, be nice if the rest of the team would have picked up a kill or two there, but not so much, it seems. Currently, yeah, 17 minutes in, we're 6 kills behind, and yeah, it is still the Dark Seer who's doing really well. Does he have any great items yet? Well, he does have Force Staff, which is a really sucky item for the enemy team. It's a really good item for him, obviously. And then we have Ghost Scepter. Yeah, that's very useful. It turns you invisible, so excellent. Yeah, that's exactly what you need to escape most of the time. And then, of course, the Arcane Boots for extra mana. I thought someone was dying. We are going to help though, and we're going to help this top lane. Oh, not really helping out at all. he's hoping to be able to get the last hit on the tower there. But instead, it seems that Dark Seer comes in, and is he going to be able to kill him? Come on, Dark Seer! Die! I want Troll Warlord to win this, obviously. But yeah, he's not going to. Oh, he almost escaped, but that's not good enough. The nice, the nice escape there by Dark Seer. Holy crap! Yeah, that was not the way it was supposed to work. And Dark Seer actually finding Rune and healing up with the bottle, and should be fine. Yeah, they should avoid going out alone. They should post or plant some wards, well, anywhere. And all in all, yeah, that would have been way better, but it's not going to work like that. For now, oh man, the damage going down is just huge. The Kunkka launching his ship, and it was not a failboat this time. A double kill there for the Dark Seer once again, and yeah, the only thing that's left here is to try to assassinate the Dark Seer in team fights and hope that you can carry the rest of the team to victory by doing so. So they really need to focus this one guy, and if they can do so, if they can actually kill him at the beginning of a team fight, the rest of the team will have to back off, and with the current respawn timers already, he's going to be out of the fight for quite a bit. So yeah, you can get some objectives going. You can get a tower, or you can get Roshan, or just the ancients. Anything really. It doesn't really matter what you get out of it, as long as you make sure that you get something out of it. And towers would of course be awesome, but towers are also really hard to kill, because especially if the lanes are pushed your way, it's going to take a while to get there. And towers of course shoot back, whereas Roshan also shoot back, but normally, yeah, you make sure that the enemy team doesn't know you're doing Roshan. And oh, we're going to have an invisible bounty hunter there. Yeah, he scouted around and found someone, but didn't really make anything out of it. Unfortunate, but true. So, sorry about that. It seems that we're going back to farming, which is probably good. I mean, that is what he's supposed to do. And well, him farming early game, it's not a real problem. Farming late game is of course not done, but we're not in late game yet because, well, we don't have any items yet, and we at least need one big item to, well, to win from this Dark Seer. And we are coming in now in the top lane, going to follow the rest of the team in, and this is going to be a big team fight. But yeah, Dark Seer is here. It's going to be, yeah, it's going to be, oh, just a melt. They just melt to the damage from Dark Seer. There's really nothing they can do about that, because it is such a huge amount of damage. And of course, with the Force Staff, he can even control where people are and whether they're defending. Because if you turn your back to him, yeah, nothing is going to happen. But as soon as you try to attack him, he's going to throw you into his team, and that is going to suck balls. Because as you might imagine, yeah, that is not exactly where you want to be. So yeah, the tower is still, well, 100% health, so at least it holds off for a little bit. But yeah, it is going to be really hard to go up against that. So the enemy team is going in mid lane, and we are currently in one of the side lanes. I should really switch. Oh no, we're going to mid lane as well. I wanted to say I should switch to the fight, but the fight was already coming to, well, he was already joining the fight. And here we go, Drow Ranger in some trouble. Can we pick her up? Would be good. Yes, Drow Ranger goes down, the Vengeful Spirit goes down. And can we actually make more out of this? No, it seems that everyone's going to die. Oh, yeah, this is going to be very painful. Only the Vengeful Spirit is really still dead. Well, Drow Ranger also died, but she bought back, it seems. Either that or she has very low respawn time, but I don't see why. So anyhow, yeah, as long as the Dark Seer stays alive, you're probably going to get killed every single team fight, because that is the way it works. Dark Seer, of course, yeah, just so powerful at this moment, but because of all the gold that he got, and he's currently 18 and 4, and yeah, you can see how that works. Also 82 minions, highest in the game, together with Troll Warlord. And the gold per minute is of course way higher. 4 guys before our first guy. And yeah, 550 versus 336. That is not going to be a very even match. And let's see what he actually bought with all of that gold. Because, oh, Blink Dagger. So making sure that he can get close. Also that enemies, well, get drawn in. At least normally it's used for that. You can of course also use it to jump in to a fight, or well, escape from a fight, but Darkseer hasn't really needed that at all. He just stands in the middle of a fight doing damage and he just won't die. So we have Drums of Endurance here, +9 to all attributes, and the main thing is it gives you movement speed if you activate it. It has a limited number of stacks, as it says, 4 stacks, and you can activate it 4 times therefore. And it gets you some nice movement speed, but it is not like that is going to change the course of the fights here, because it seems that we're so far behind by now that there's really not a whole lot we can do. However, we are still trying, and the carry potential in this game being much higher than in Smite and League of Legends. That means that if you have one fat champion on your team, if he dies or if he's not in the fight, the rest of your team is still going to die. So being one fat champion is good enough. So for example, Troll Warlord here, if he gets fed, he can still own the entire enemy team, maybe except for Darkseer. Yeah, Darkseer can own their entire team, so it's kind of a fight for, well, who gets to die first, or who gets the kill first rather, because whoever dies first loses. And of course with 4 enemy champions being above their entire team, it is going to be hard to carry this.